think we're here. Hi, friends. Get the chat going. Excellent. Good to see everybody. Happy Sunday, y'all. It is good to be with you. Let's see who all is with me. All of my friends are here. Bumbo is here and Steven. Good to see you, Steven. VFD, excellent. Hi, Bill. Good to see you. And there is Arrow. Hi, Janine. Good to see you. Jeffrey is here. Matt is here. Wonderful. Hi, Derek. Hi, Johan. And the Soggy Tom. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Steve Young is in the chat. What's going on, Steve? He says, I emailed you today with the food for thought about what if. I suggest him, what if Iron Maiden did a cover of Jimi Hendrix All Along the Watchtower? That would be interesting. I know that tune well. That would be cool. Did they actually do that? I don't know. That would be fun to hear. Excellent. There's James. Hi, James. Good to see you. Yeah, Janine, you're north of Buffalo and got less snow than the poor people in Buffalo did. I was watching the game last night. I have friends from Kansas City that went to the Chiefs game last night, and I think they're still alive. In a block of ice there, man. Yeah, good stuff. Thank you, Soggy, for asking. My back pain is actually better. It's the sciatica that's still with me that's causing issues, and that's the nerve stuff. So I can sit. I like right now my pain is like at a 3 or a 4, so I'm still feeling it. But I'm not incapacitated by it. So I'm thankful to be here and thankful to have good medical help, and we're doing physical therapy. We're getting back on track, and we're ready to go. Janine, my spine is as straight as I can get it, I think. So we're here. Good to see all of y'all, and thank you for being with me. Bruce is asking, "Where's my bong?" That'll be later. I'm working right now. I gotta save that for later. So we finally got off the ground here, friends. We got off the ground with new episodes. I took the first week of the year off mainly because I was just trying to get back into working shape with really bad back pain and sciatic pain. But I'm back and we're working, and I'm happy to be working because I love doing all of this stuff, and I love looking at new pieces and hanging out with all of you. Derek is saying that Bear McCreary has a version of All Along the Watchtower from a TV show worth a listen. Yes, that's on our channel. We listened to that. And I can't remember the sci-fi show that was from now. Was that Battlestar Galactica? I think that was. But I very much remember enjoying Bear's version of that. I think we did it back in June, maybe July of this past year. That's right. Dan and Derek are saying, yeah, Galactica. Awesome. Whew. Okay. Yeah, good stuff. Thank you, Sieg. I am feeling better. It was the roughest part of this past week was doing the full extended play lounge, a full album, and sitting here for the whole time. But it was Haken, and I was happy to do it. We looked at Visions from Haken. That's the new EPL that's available here on our Patreon. And boy, what a fun album that was. Haken's second album. And I very much enjoyed that one. Arrow, what's the second to last song? The next to last song on Visions? That was my favorite one. And now I can't remember what title it was. But Visions was the big ending, culminating tune. Deathless. That's right. Thank you, buddy. I really enjoyed that one as well. So the way that album culminated, I really grooved with. And I've got two. I've got Affinity and The Mountain back there. I wouldn't mind getting Visions as well, or Aquarius, or any of the other ones. And I'm looking forward to seeing Haken in concert here in a few months, and getting going here. I got to get in shape for that. Yeah, thank you, Hemp. Appreciate you. Steve, yeah, I really enjoyed that album. It was really, really awesome stuff. Hi, Erez. Good to see you. Thanks for checking in. This past week, we started actually, with the first Doug on Demand of all time, and that's something brand new that we are up to over on our Patreon. We did a 2-hour session where I did 10 off the cuff reactions based on submissions from folks in our Council of Dougs and Doug's Angels tier, and it was quite fun. That's available for folks to watch over on our Patreon. We started off on Mondays with Metallica in the new year. Metallica Monday last week. We did And Justice for All, and it was one of the proggier tunes that I've heard from Metallica. I really enjoyed that one. And like I said, we did Visions from Haken this past week, and that was fun to get to. Our first guest DJ of the new year was K Machine, our administrator, over on our Discord, and we listened to The Aristocrats, which was his suggestion, and their song Get It Like That, and I absolutely loved it. I love those guys, and it was cool to hear from the guys in the band. They came on and left a comment and said hi. That was really fun. Boy, the Aristocrats were good. A great trio, and I really enjoyed that one. And then we finished off. We finished off the week on Friday with Final Fantasy, my first listen to music from the Final Fantasy franchise. And we listened to One Winged Angel. Boy, that was fun. Unbelievable writing in that piece, and playing. I really was taken with Final Fantasy and the music that we heard on Friday. It's really just a continuing to be a fun experience to just keep going into all of these different areas and learning the music that I don't know yet. Keeps me engaged, keeps me excited about doing this, and I just love hearing all of your suggestions and going along and seeing what music makes y'all tick, and I can enjoy it as well. It's really a lot of fun. Victor, I don't think the Aristocrats are related, but they sure play like they are. For that, let's see, what else have we done? Yeah, I have done Stargazer by Rainbow. That's been a while, but thank you, Guitar Channel, for asking. I need to get back to more from Rainbow. I did some Dio last month, and that was great. But lots of great stuff from Ronnie and the guys. Thank you, Vectro. The Vectro says, I love how you hug every type of music. Every type of music deserves a hug, doesn't it? It's hard enough to make it. Music's hard stuff, right? You got to put yourself out there. You're saying something. You're putting your sounds out. Give them a hug. Let them know that you like what they're doing, if you like their music, right? Awesome. Let's see what else is up here. I don't think too much. Let me tell you what I've got going this week, friends. Megan, by the way, sends her regards. She is around but not on camera today. Leo, I haven't heard all of I.O. from Peter Gabriel yet. I've heard a couple of tunes, and so far I really like it. But I haven't heard all of it yet. Dan, is talking about before I get to Kid A. Yeah, I'm going to be getting to some more Radiohead soon, but I think I'm going to go to the Bends first before I go to Kid A. I'm not sure yet. I'm looking at that, but I do want to get back into some more Radiohead because I remember doing OK Computer last year and just loving it. And I've got that on vinyl, and it's a great album. So, stay tuned for that. I'm not sure. But let me tell you what I have going this week. I'm really pleased with the lineup that we have this week. I think it's going to really set us up for a nice week, especially towards the beginning of the year, with lyrics that line up with sort of where I am mentally this time of year. So let me tell you about it. Tomorrow, we started the year with Metallica on a Monday. It was a Metallica Monday, and so it only makes sense to make the next one a Maiden Monday. We're doing Iron Maiden tomorrow. I'm going back to the guys in Iron Maiden, and this is going to be an interesting one. This one was suggested to me specifically for this time of year. It's called the Journeyman. And from what I read in so far, it's a ballad. It's like an acoustic ballad from Iron Maiden. So maybe it's not going to be a Metal Monday, but it will be a Maiden Monday. And I'm really looking forward to hearing the Journeyman, some acoustic stuff from Iron Maiden. I'm really fascinated to hear this one. So that one's coming up tomorrow, and I hope that you will be here with us to hear that one. Let's see what is up for our next EPL. I'm doing another EPL this week because I was delayed with the Haken one last time. So the one that is leading the charge in our poll over on Patreon is Steve Hackett's solo album Spectral Mornings, and I believe that's going to be the one that we do. It's winning by quite a large margin, so I expect by the time that all of the votes are counted, we're going to be looking at Steve Hackett's Spectral Mornings, and I'm really taken by Steve's work. I've learned more about him in the last year since I saw him in concert. We've looked at several of his solo pieces on Patreon, and we had one or two of his pieces in our end of the year fan favorites, and now we're going to listen to one of his full albums, and I'm pumped about that. It's going to be really lovely. Leffe says he has Spectral Mornings. It's still great after all these years. Wonderful stuff. Good to hear it, Leffe. I'm looking forward to hearing more from Steve Hackett. We put up 5 different albums from Prague, super musicians, but they were all solo projects. We put up a John Anderson project, a Bill Bruford project, an Anthony Phillips project, Steve Hackett, and what was the other one? Shoot, I don't remember now. But, Patrick Moraz was the other one. But I believe that Steve Hackett is going to win that album. And yeah, I do know about that. Andrew, Steve's got a new album coming out next month. I'm hoping to get an interview with Steve. I would love to chat with him about his new album and about his work and about his upcoming tour. They're going to be touring quite a bit this year, and so I'm eager to listen to some more music by Steve Hackett. On Wednesday, we are going back to another one of our moderators. You see him here in the chat. It's Arrow to the ACL. We're picking Arrow's piece for this time, and he has picked, what did you pick, Arrow? Earthside, All That We Knew and Ever Loved. I'm into it. I'm ready to do it. Earthside. I thought, Neil McHugh, I thought, the Arrow, you were going to pick the Deer Hunter, maybe. But you've gone with Earthside, and I am extremely excited to get into this. I don't know much about that band, and I've loved all the stuff that you sent to me. So thanks very much for being one of our big-time moderators, and we appreciate you, and I'm going to listen to your selection, Earthside, All That We Knew and Ever Loved. That's going to be on Wednesday. Thursday is a church day for me and getting caught up on other things, so there's not going to be a video on Thursday this week. But we're gonna finish things out strong on Friday, y'all. I'm gonna be looking at "Imagine" by John Lennon. It's a song that I know well, right? I'm assuming that most of us know well. "Imagine" by John Lennon. I'm going to break it down a little bit to show you how the musical ideas in that work, and I'm also going to look at the cover version of it by A Perfect Circle. It was a couple months ago that we looked at some music and with a cover by A Perfect Circle, and now as I'm thinking about it, I forget which one it was. Maybe it was a Led Zeppelin tune, When the Levee Breaks? I think it was. And I saw that A Perfect Circle has this entire album of great covers. And I love Maynard, and I love the sound of A Perfect Circle, and I have never heard their cover of it. So I know the John Lennon version. We're going to look through it. We're going to talk about the lyrics. I think it's great for this time of year. That's right, VFD. No Quarter was Tool in Led Zeppelin. That's right. But When the Levee Breaks, I believe, was with The Perfect Circle. So I'm going to listen to that cover, and I've never heard it before, and it'll be a wonderful time on Friday. Of course, imagine it's a masterpiece. It's ubiquitous in our culture, and it's one of John Lennon's great solo pieces. And so I'm looking forward to digging that out and seeing what we can and learn from John and his music and from A Perfect Circle's cover. So that's what we're up to this week, friends. Iron Maiden, The Journeyman, is on Monday. Steve Hackett, Spectral Mornings, the full album on Patreon on Tuesday. We're going to do Earthside and All That We Knew and Ever Loved as a guest DJ selection by Chad on Wednesday. And then Imagine from John Lennon with the cover from A Perfect Circle is on Friday. And one more thing, friends, Saturday we have a council hangout. Our first council hangout of the year, and I'm looking forward to that one. So we'll see you at 4 on Saturday, council members. I'm excited about it. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Let's see. Andrew is asking, will the original Imagine be blocked on YouTube? Good Lord, I hope not. I'm going to see what I can do. I approach what I do not really thinking about blocks as much as I can, because if I did that, that would start just I'd be out thinking myself. But I was reminded or led to be interested in the Perfect Circle cover of that, and I was thinking about doing it Christmas week, and I decided to wait until January and do it. So I'm really curious to see what they do with it and how it sounds, and I'm really excited about it. Really am. So again, Iron Maiden, Steve Hackett, Earthside, John Lennon, and A Perfect Circle. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really, really fun. Let's see, what else is happening? Erez says it's going to be a great week on the channel. Thank you, Erez. Appreciate your support. Leonard is asking, can you do the Neil Morse Band? Yes, I can. I've done two full album reactions by the Neil Morse Band. And one of them was Great Adventure. Love that one. I'm trying to remember where the other one is. Do I have the other one here? It kind of looks like it. Where'd it go? Now I don't see it, y'all. I had the other one. It's around here somewhere. But great stuff. Great. Thank you, Arrow. Similitude of a Dream. I don't place it. Maybe I've got it. I don't know where I've got it. But it's really that was my first one, and I really enjoyed that one. That's really good stuff. I also have listened to Transatlantic as well, and just great bands, great musicians that Neil surrounds himself with, right? Good stuff. Excellent. Yeah, Leonard, those are on Patreon exclusively. So that's where those live, and they're full album reactions. They're some of my favorites and most watched. A lot of people on our Patreon really go for those and like watching them. They're great because they're such great storytellers as well. So when I do these big reactions to these big concept albums, I get to be a narrator almost and follow the story. It's really wonderful. Hi, Meg.
Courses.
Yes, I need to tell y'all something else. And Megan has reminded me. Well, first, I got a gift this week, friends. I went to our P.O. box, and Richard has sent us in, this is lovely. It is Pink Floyd, The Early Years. And this is a multiple CD set. Pink Floyd, The Early Years, 1969. There is BBC sessions, Live at the Paradiso in Amsterdam. A Saucer Full of Secrets. There's all sorts of really cool stuff in here, and I haven't opened it yet. But thank you, Richard, for sending this to me. Yeah, I believe Sid's on here, guys, and it's dated, I think, from 1969. So got some things to watch. Thank you, Richard, for sending that our way. The last thing that I want to tell y'all is that we have classes. We have online classes that are available and filling up now. I am going to be teaching an introduction to musicianship class. If you like my videos and you're like, I have no idea what you're talking about, Doug. What is a 5? What is a 4? What is do, re, mi? And what is flat 7? What are you talking about? I can tell you if you join my class, right? So we're going to have a lovely time in our introduction to musicianship class. I'm going to teach you some of the basics of music theory, how the nuts and bolts all work. We're going to focus on some ear training so you can start connecting what you hear to what something might look like on a score or all that. And it's going to be quite fun. We're going to be on Monday nights at 6:30 p.m. Eastern for about an hour each session starting in February. And we'll have 8 sessions. And I'm really looking forward to it, friends. There's no credit, unfortunately. I can't offer this for college credit because I'm not affiliated with a college anymore. But if you want to expand your horizons and your knowledge of music, join us. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It really, really is. This will be the second time that I have offered this class, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's available. It is only limited to the first 20 people. Okay, so it's filling up now, and you can go over to my Patreon.com and make sure that you click on where you can see all of the tiers, because I think it just shows you the first couple of tiers, but there's a special tier that you get into, and thank you, Arrow, for putting that in the chat there, where you can sign up and be a part of our class. And when you do, you also get to enjoy all of our Patreon and Discord at our top tier level while you're in the class. And I think that's a good perk as well. Not only do I have the introduction class, but I also have an instrumentation and an orchestration class that I'm going to be offering. That one's going to be on Tuesdays at the same time, 6:30. And so this one is going to be a little bit more aggressive. I will assume that you have a little bit more musical knowledge, but what we're going to be talking about are the woodwinds, the brass instruments, the strings, the percussion, how they work, what their ranges are, why we sometimes have to write them in different keys, and what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, and how to best use them in your own compositions. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Megan's here. Hi, Meg.
Hey guys, scroll down on the page with all the tiers.
Can I show them this?
Yes, show that to them and show them where you click on.
Right. So yeah. Megan is on her mobile here, right? And so when you go past Helvering's Army, you got to go past the Doug Club, past the Council of Dougs, and hit select or see all 6 tiers. There's Doug's Angels. And then you'll see the purple stuff, right? So that's the introduction to musicianship, and then the other one is the orchestration class, and that's where you sign up. The syllabi are in there.
Yeah, so scroll down and tap or click where it says see all 6 tiers.
Awesome. That's how you do it. Thank you, Meg.
Welcome.
Wonderful. 3HH is asking, do you need to know a musical instrument for the beginning class? No, you do not. I am not assuming any musical knowledge for the introduction class. And you got me, friends. I'm going to be nice to you. I'm not going to, like hold it against you or anything. You've got an advocate that all I want to do is help you learn. That's it. That's why I'm doing this. It makes me happy to impart this information to other people. I enjoy teaching. I do all of these videos, and it always says classical composer reacts to. Really, it should be university professor, music teacher reacts to, because even though I am a composer, I'm a teacher at heart, and that's what I really, really love. And so come join me, friends. We have a great time, and these classes are a lot of fun. You can learn more about them on my Patreon, and if you have questions, just let me know. Send me a note, and I will answer, okay? Those are going to start at the beginning of February, so now is the time to get in on those, friends, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. We've got most of the rest of the month thought out, I think. But I'm just going to tell you what's happening this week because something might change. Let's see. Bob is saying, I'd love for you to react to some more Dimash. I think I've got more Dimash coming up in February. Yeah, I've got him slated in for another Dimash tune in February, friends. Yeah, Guitar Channel. It is fun to be able to recognize all these different types of chords, qualities of chords, major, minor, diminished, augmented. When I do my videos, I always tune up. I tune myself up for a few minutes before I do them so that I have a fresh reference in my ear, and so that when I hear the music, I'm like, oh, how does that compare to what's in my ear? That's how I kind of tell what key it's in. And then from there, it's just trying to figure it out. I do not have perfect pitch. Far from it, friends. All of this is learned, and if I can learn it, so can you. And it really does help, especially when you're writing music and creating your own, because if you've got these sounds in your head and you don't know how to write them down, it gets really frustrating. It's really frustrating, you know? So it's helpful to have that skill. So in our introduction class, we're going to be not only learning the basic stuff, note names, chords, inversions, scales, all that sort of stuff, but we're also going to be learning some ear training stuff along with it, and it's going to be a lovely, lovely time. In our orchestration class, we'll be talking about brass quintets and woodwind quintets and doubling and how to use a full orchestra, how to use a chamber orchestra, how to start using all of the palette of instruments, all of this color to your advantage when you are contemplating and creating your own music. So if you're interested in that, hit me up, friends. It's going to be fun. I love teaching, and I can't wait to start all of those. Bob's asking if I've heard of Alter Bridge. Yes, I have. I've done one or two from tunes from Alter Bridge on the channel. Was that the silent? What was the something about wings? The wings of shucks. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, Blackbird is one of them. Thank you, Arrow. Awesome. So one more time, let's remind ourselves what we're up to this week, and then I need to get back on some ice, friends, and help my back and my sciatica. So tomorrow I'm starting things off right. It's a Maiden Monday. Thank you, Arrow. Words darker than their wings. I got it. I got wings in there somewhere. What's up, Ray? We're still here. It's okay. Yeah, so tomorrow, Iron Maiden, the Journeyman. We're going acoustic for a Maiden Monday. It's going to be fun. Steve Hackett's Spectral Mornings, the entire album for our Patreon audience. That'll be on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending. Let's see. Guest DJ, it's Arrow this week, and he has picked Earthside, All That We Knew and Ever Loved. On Friday, I'm going to be looking at Imagine from John Lennon, and I'm going to be looking at the original by Lennon and the cover by A Perfect Circle. And then Saturday, council members and Doug's Angels members, we have a council hangout, our traditional council hangout at 4 o'clock on Saturday, and I look forward to catching up with all of you. It's going to be great. So I believe that's it, friends. I have loved hanging out with you today. Hemp is asking, have you ever thought about doing Tangerine Dream? I've heard of them, and people have asked for them. I'm sure it won't be too long. Yeah, we'll do some Tangerine music. Yeah, congrats, Arrow. Well deserved. Thanks for all that you do for us here. You're one of our superstars, and I'm pumped to hear what Earthside has for us this week. One more time: Iron Maiden, Steve Hackett, Earthside, John Lennon, and A Perfect Circle. It's going to be fun, friends. So I am going to go get myself back on ice and try to keep healing a little bit. And I will see y'all tomorrow on our Maiden Monday. Is there anything else that I need to attend to while we're here? I think we're good. Thank you, Erez. I appreciate you very much. And again, thanks to Richard for sending this in. I am going to look forward to listening to all of this early and rare Pink Floyd stuff. This is going to be great. Yeah, it's going to be Doug on Ice. Yeah, we should put that on television. Wonderful. Thanks, friends. I will see you soon. And thanks again for being with me and for supporting the channel. Much love, and we'll see you soon. Peace. Okay, I think I got it this time. See ya. Bye.